Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Trigger Warning Radio. I am your host, the Kaiju Conservative. So Hillary Clinton, this past weekend, was giving an interview with Kara Swisher from the technology website Recode, and she she made some remarks that, let's just say, were well, you know what? Let me just play the clip in question. Let me just play what Hillary Clinton said that kind of got everybody fired up this past weekend.
You know, that's childish.
What do you think of Cory Booker's, and you didn't comment on him, and you feel free
to... I adore
him.
What
do you think about him saying kicked him in the shins, essentially? Start to get to that kind of political...
Well, that was Eric Holder.
Yeah, Eric Holder, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know they all look alike.
No, they don't. Oh, well done. You know, Hillary...
Yeah,
Hey, look at that, guys. Look at that. Hillary Clinton actually made a funny. She actually made a joke, and it wasn't half bad. It didn't sound scripted or pre-planned or anything like that. It was off the cuff. It was humorous. I actually chuckled a little bit when I saw it. I'll admit. I mean, never mind the fact that the one joke that rolls naturally off the tongue for Hillary Clinton is a racist statement about how all black people look alike because Cory Booker and Eric Holder look alike, and they're black people. And oh my God! Now, conservatives rightly pointed out the fact that, you know, if this had been a Republican that said this, it would be all over the news, and people would be excoriating her and blah 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 blah. I'm not going to disagree with any of that. I'm not going to talk about any of that, though. Actually, yeah, it was a racist remark. Yeah, it was a joke. But it's Hillary Clinton. We know we know who Hillary Clinton is by now, and you know, I'm glad she made this joke. I'm glad she made this remark, because it gives people like me who have almost nothing better to do the opportunity to go into the internet and dredge up that moment when she called black people super predators.
They are not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel.
Now, before some leftist jumps down my throat saying, oh, well, no, she wasn't talking about all black people, she was just talking about gang members, you're fake news, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know she was talking about gang members. I know she wasn't talking about all black people, but you know what? If leftists can obfuscate and mischaracterize remarks from those of us on the right, why can't I do it to the people on the left? So, screw off. Now, the most interesting thing about this interview, folks, was not the horribly racist joke or anything like that. No, far from it. The most interesting thing came when Hillary Clinton was asked whether or not she wanted to be president and whether or not she wanted to run for president again. And Hillary's response to that was very, very telling. Now, she said, well, I'd like to be president. The work would be work that I feel very prepared for, having been at the Senate for 8 years, having been a diplomat in the State Department, and it's just going to be a lot of heavy lifting. Now, if that doesn't sound like a preparation for launching a 2020 campaign, I don't know what is, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we all know that Hillary Clinton wants to be president. We all know she's smarting really, really bad at losing to President Trump. And you know, this kind of thing, it's I like it. I want her to keep talking. The left wants her to shut up, and they want her to go away. They want somebody else to be president. They want to go for one of their, you know, hard left progressives. Probably not Cory Booker, a.k.a. Spartacus. Probably not Kamala Harris or anything like that. But you can bet your ass that Beto O'Rourke is being prepped for a presidential run, more than likely. Maybe not 2020, but if he loses his Senate campaign, I think we might see Beto making a run for the presidency. We know Ocasio-Cortez, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, if she was old enough, she would be running for the presidency in 2020. We know Elizabeth Warren wants to run, and even though she's just shot herself in the foot and so on and so forth. But every time Hillary Clinton goes out there and teases a 2020 run, it sucks all of the energy out of the room. And I'm almost positive I've said this before, but every single time Hillary Clinton goes out and says, well, maybe I'll run, maybe I won't. Everything on the left kind of goes on pause. Because, yeah, the Clintons have lost a lot of power since 2016, but they still have an insane amount of power. They are still the public face of the Democrat Party in a lot of ways. And I think if she runs in 2020, I think the Democrat Party may not have a choice but to back her play at this point, because they don't really have anybody that's capable of taking on President Trump. Not that Hillary Clinton is capable of taking on President Trump. No, far from it. Hell, the 2016 campaign damn near killed her. I think a 2020 campaign would probably do her in. But she at least has experience going against President Trump. She's got that name recognition. And folks, I think if she decides to run, Democrats are going to have to step out of the way, because she is going to be their only shot. Barring something way out there like Michelle Obama stepping into the ring, I think we're going to see another Hillary Clinton attempt in 2020. Maybe the third time will be the charm for her, but probably not. All I know is the 2020 campaign is going to be really, really fun if she jumps into the race at all. Hey guys, thanks so much for listening. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Do you think Hillary Clinton's going to run? Do you think she's not? Do you care? I mean, you better care, because it's going to be an easy landslide victory for President Trump if she does run. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, if you liked what you heard, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Both those things help me out quite a bit, and I will see you all next time.